The first of 3 on this Thanksgiving. Glad to have you along on this holiday. And we begin right here in the Motor City. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They face 2nd down and 7. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. St. Brown, they connect again. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Williams in motion. On play action, Goff. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Williams in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. And this is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Out comes Caleb Williams and the rest of this Bears offense. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Second and 7. They'll go again with Swift, and they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. Finding space at the 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play. And results in a big touchdown.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs! And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown and time for the kickoff. Velus Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 1st and 10 now from the 36. And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. A throw complete to Scott. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still 2nd down.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's a short throw, caught by Komet. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. So we are through one on this Thanksgiving Day. All even on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. A 2nd down throw for Goff. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both. Matt Eberflus.
Previous play is under review.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10. They'll run. It's Amari DiMercato. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. This pass is caught by Scott. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Pierce. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Chicago.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3-and-out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. In trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bears are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. Good one here. North and still 2 more to come on Thanksgiving Day. The Giants and Cowboys will follow us from Arlington. And later tonight, in the NFC North, the Packers are in action. They'll be taking on the Miami Dolphins, a rare Miami visit to Lambeau, 8:20 Eastern. And let's not forget, tomorrow, the 2nd ever Black Friday game. Is that a good omen for the silver and black? We have the Raiders taking on the Chiefs at Arrowhead, and the start time on that is 3 o'clock Eastern. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up 1st down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. No chance at all. He'll go down. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the Bears' 43-yard line.
On 2nd down, Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and long.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Here's Goff. He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be from 56 yards away. Oh, he pulled it a bit, and that pass is left to the upright. It's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. A gain there of 13 yards.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. And that last throw not going to account for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move them over 3,000 yards passing for the season. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Here's Pierce. A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Williams. To the left side, he's got Komet. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. On the ground, it's Pierce. The Bears are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
It is brought in the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bears move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes a return from the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Here's Goff. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. So we are at halftime in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. A number of great games coming up this holiday weekend. Of course, we begin tomorrow, the 2nd ever Black Friday game.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same. as we get set for quarter number 3. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This fielded at about the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30. And running back Dameon Pierce set to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Williams going to keep it on the zone read. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick, taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
In motion now, it's Scott. Once again, it's Pierce. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On 3rd down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Broke Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Lions offense, Jahmyr Gibbs, set to get back on the field. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Goff to throw on 1st down. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield, a gain of 8 that time. Here's 3rd and 2. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Velus Jones back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Bears offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. To throw, it's Williams. He finds his big tight end, Everett. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down, a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing again, Williams. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. 3rd down coming up.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Slot man in motion left. Williams to the air once more. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz planned for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Gibbs. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he nearly takes it in, but they're going to say he's short of the goal line. So now it is 4th and goal.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line.
A dive, and he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Here's Williams. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. It's Hutch, Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. They'll look to pick up the pace. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
The Lions will punt this ball away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. On the return is Jones. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. They'll start this one on the ground with Pierce. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch in. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They send him right out of the slot. And he's out of bounds, very close to the 40-yard line.
Holding offense.
Tevin Jenkins, the man called for the flag. Receiver in motion, going right. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to have the Bears' 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. They'll run here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. So now then, 1st and goal from the 1. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now headed back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over the... On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Right back to Pierce on first down. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Williams now to throw. That's to the tight end, Komet. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. On the handoff, this is Pierce. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Here's Pierce. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Pierce. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Now Williams. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bears will open it up even further. Fourth quarter.
21.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Now Goff. Open man downfield. It's Laporta. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Now, 2nd and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
4th down and goal.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the... So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, DeMercado. He's going to have a Bears 1st down as the tackle's made at the 36. They'll run. It's DeMercado. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run with Emmanuel Wilson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now DeMercado. The Bears send out their punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Lions offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10. Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And they will get